All right, guys, so this is about day 3 of the storm, and one of the things that we like to do is we like to do little quick interviews with the guys that are working on the storms. And today we have with us Nick. Nick is a brand new team member with Milton. This is the first storm you've been on, right?
Yep, first storm. Technically, I was on Helene, and I also helped out with the Maui wildfires. A couple years ago.
So you've been, but this is kind of the first deployment that's been pretty substantial. You know, our team went and did generators and some other things, and your team, y'all went into with us into Tallahassee, and then we got kind of turned around. But Nick's been with the team for, how long have you been with Motorola?
12 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know you've been that long.
Yeah, I got hired on 18.
That's awesome. What do you do on the team?
A little bit of a couple things. I'm a drone pilot, Part 107 license. The HF stuff, that's kind of been mine, Josh, Stewart, and Michael's group project.
Yeah, and we've talked about that a little bit. For other people that aren't really following our channel, you should follow our channel, by the way. Tell them one quick second, like.
HF, a lot of people know it as amateur radio or ham stuff. We kind of have the same thing going on our trucks, but it's commercial. So we've got, I think it's 500 kilocycles all the way to 30 megahertz with no spans in between that are missing. Right. We also got licensed on several patches of those frequencies throughout that spectrum, which before we got into this, I didn't even know was something you could do as a commercial, company or entity.
A lot of people don't know, hams do a great job, especially during communication failures and all that. They have their equipment and they've set up, and a lot of times they're the only people that can communicate after a disaster.
Yeah.
And these guys have the commercial version of it.
That's actually kind of how I got into radio as a kid. Had an interest in technology, and more specifically, Milton.
You were a geek.
I was a huge geek.
And you became a ham.
I became a ham when I was 12, and all through my teenage years, I did a lot of field day and special event stations. So we would go set up radio equipment in a field somewhere, and you're out there. We would also participate, and we'd be working stations all night long. So we would do stuff like this, where you're just running and gunning as long as you can go until you have to sleep, and then you get back up and you go right back out and do it again.
Fantastic.
So I love this type of stuff.
So you have a heart for helping people and supporting.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Hey, do you care? Let's show them your Kaizen phone.
Yep,
So if you know, I mean, this isn't really a normal interview, but sporting the deck thing, not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Hook us up.
You should sponsor it.
Hook us up. But I was noticing the other day, my youngest son, Luke, he's into the Kaizen phone stuff too. It's pretty cool. And look at this. What I love, guys, about the Kaizen phone is it's self-doable.
Yeah, so this came from Kaizen. I did all the cutouts myself.
Yep.
I don't use a laser or anything like that. I just did it with an X-Acto knife, press the tools in, cut them out.
Yeah, you just use literally a Sharpie, mark the colors, and you can glance and know all your tools are here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Makes cleanup when we're bouncing around to all these sites and you're spread thin and
so a little bit out of the normal, but this sort of shows you the kind of organization that Nick has, and it makes him a great partner.
Talk about the actual breakdown of the tools in the box.
Tell us what you got.
So we got Nipex pliers, wire cutters. I also use Wera screwdrivers. These actually have etching on the tips, so it'll actually hold a fastener.
Wow, that's pretty sweet.
Yep. These pliers, these are my go-tos for breaking connectors, getting stuff broken loose.
That's a really nice.
Not having the teeth, it doesn't break anything, doesn't mar it up.
Right,
so those are like an essential. These, I have 2 sets of these. These are the Wera Zyklop. It's a multi.
color coded.
Yeah, everything's color coded, and it twist locks.
Oh, when you
to
make it easy.
You have to quarter turn, click turn it to get it in there and out of there.
That's super
So it holds in. So if you got this up on an engine block, we're doing light installs or whatever, and it falls down a little bit, I don't have to worry about everything falling out of it.
Yeah.
Super huge, little things like that make a huge difference.
Oh, a torque wrench? What are we torque wrenching in the radio?
Anything we need to. Yeah.
I mean,
if we do have a torque spec, I can use that and get a specific torque on it.
And then you've got room to do more here.
Yeah, I've got another panel's worth of room if I need to add tools. If I want to swap panels out, I've got some extra panels at home that I've got some other tools in that are more installation specific for like a vehicle. This has been a couple years of kind of working out my favorite tools for certain jobs.
But look, he's got a table, he's got everything organized.
Yeah, water.
Nice.
all of our HF equipment. I've got my
Great light
Apex.
bar. You got a light bar up there?
Yeah, I got some lights on for this trip. I got more on the way, so we're coming along, trying to be better prepared.
Hey, is there anybody back home you want to say hi to?
Oh, I want to say hi to my dad. He's in Maryland. Hi, Dad. And my mom, who's in Palm Springs, doing fine after the storm.
And look, y'all send this video around because there's a little competition when we do these videos of who gets the most views. So, you know, if you like Nick, like it, subscribe, send it to somebody, send it to a friend of yours, and man, we appreciate you coming out on the storm with
absolutely.
us. Thanks, brother.
Thank you.